They renewed their vows, then she disappeared that same night. Lena and Mark Dawson were the perfect couple, at least that's what everyone in Willow Creek believed. After 15 years of marriage, they threw a beautiful vow renewal ceremony in their backyard. Friends cried, neighbors clapped, and their daughter, Emily, beamed with pride. But by sunrise the next morning, Lena was gone, and what started as a celebration turned into a full-blown mystery. This is a true-life-inspired story of love, secrets, and a race against time. So buckle up, nothing in this town is what it seems. Everything was perfect that Saturday. Lena wore a pale blue dress, and Mark gave a speech that made the whole crowd cheer. They danced under fairy lights, laughed with friends, and toasted to forever. At 10:30 p.m., Lena kissed Emily goodnight and said, "Be good for Grandma." Then she walked out to the backyard holding a glass of lemonade, and no one ever saw her again. Emily woke up at 7 a.m. and ran to her parents' bedroom. The bed was neatly made. No Lena, no note, no phone. Only her purse on the nightstand and her wedding ring left beside it. Grandma Joyce called Mark. Mark, confused. She's probably walking or went to see her sister, right? But by noon, worry spread. Mark called Lena's friends. No one had heard from her. By evening, Sheriff Kelly was knocking on doors. A missing persons report was filed. Volunteers searched the woods. Drones flew over lakes. The whole town joined in, but there was no sign of Lena. Then came the first twist. A neighbor's security camera showed Lena walking down the street, barefoot, looking over her shoulder, as if someone was following her. The footage ended there. 3 days later, a fisherman found Lena's vow renewal dress floating in Willow Lackatorn and soaked. But there was no body. And something else. A small flash drive was zipped inside the dress lining. On it was a video Lena had recorded the night of the party. Video clip showing Lena speaking softly in the mirror. Lena talking, "If anything happens to me, it wasn't an accident. There are things people don't know, including Mark. I've been followed. I think it's about what I found in the storage unit." The screen went black. Sheriff Kelly tracked the rental under Lena's name. Inside the dusty unit were boxes of file-sold records, printed emails, and receipts. The documents showed that Mark had 2 identities. Before marrying Lena, he'd been someone else. Michael Reeves, a man who disappeared from California 17 years ago after being accused of stealing millions in investment fraud. He had faked his name, moved to Ohio, and started a new life with Lena. When the news broke, neighbors turned quiet. The happy couple was a lie. Mark was arrested for questioning. He denied everything. Mark, at the station. "I didn't hurt her. She knew, but I told her it was over. I just wanted to move on." But then another twist. A hiker found a backpack deep in Hawthorne Woods. Inside were Lena's phone, her wallet, and a burner phone with one message. "I found out the truth. He's coming for me. If I disappear, don't believe the headlines." The phone had a GPS tracker. It pinged from an old cabin 2 miles outside town. Sheriff Kelly rushed there with his team. Dust, cobwebs, broken chairs, a cold fireplace. Then a banging sound. They followed the noise to a trap door under the floorboards. They opened it and found Lena alive. She had discovered the truth about Mark 2 weeks before the vow renewal. When she confronted him, he begged her to stay quiet. He said they could pretend and move on. But she couldn't live a lie. The night of the party, she caught him whispering on the phone saying, "She knows everything. It's time." So Lena ran, hid her dress, hid the video, and went underground. She had stayed alive by sneaking food from nearby cabins and using the burner phone to track the police. Mark was arrested and charged with identity theft, fraud, and attempted kidnapping. Lena and Emily moved to a new town. She now speaks at women's conferences about trusting your instincts and protecting your peace. Lena and Emily walking into a new school, holding hands. They said their vows again under the stars. But when the lights went out, she discovered the truth. And the woman everyone thought needed saving? saved herself. Sometimes, the people we trust the most carry the deepest secrets. But even in the darkest moments, courage can light the way. Lena didn't just survive, she uncovered the truth, protected her daughter, and started a brand new chapter. Always trust your instincts. Always ask questions. And never be afraid to walk away from what doesn't feel right. Stay safe, stay alert, and always listen to your heart. Did this story keep you on the edge of your seat? Then give this video a thumbs up, leave a comment to share your thoughts, and subscribe to Life Drama TV. Hit the notification bell so you don't miss our next powerful true life story. We drop new stories every week that will shock you, inspire you, and make you see life in a whole new way. Thanks for watching Life Drama TV, where real life stories are stronger than fiction.